Mike's been muted this whole time. There we go. Thank you, Kaz, by the way, for reading me first. I need to make sure anything else muted. No, I think we're all good. Okay, that's fixed. Yay, I am reorienting myself from what I'm supposed to be doing. I think I am going to continue setting up this project. Very exciting stuff. We need lots of steel. Do we have any huge? No, we just got non-up-holes. So while that's working, we're going to go ahead and move this over there. We need it here, actually. So, actually, I'm going to have this go up and then down, just so that I can continue on that way if I want to. Why is this like this? What? I don't know what that is. What is this? No. There you go. Okay. Got that down. Now, we go back up. What is this supposed to be for? Where's this going? It's going to that? Oops. I wish I could just, like, examine a pipe and tell me exactly where it goes. Oh, okay. So then it would need to go here. Yeah. Okay, so that's okay. I think this is my recycle line. But it doesn't need to go all the way out here. let's go get some bricks to patch that up so we don't have mobs coming in from the ceiling. Have had that problem in the past. Not a very good, problem to have. Hello, Lane. That's right, we are doing more Greg. We are Gregged up so hard. It is kind of crazy. We are trying to get back to our steel production. I love it. Levers can't be destroyed by pickaxe, but by my hand only. I don't like thunder. So we're gonna sleep. Let's go ahead and at least get these guys set up. And we can see how many more titanium pipes we need. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to attach these in groups of 2. And have them head on out. Don't want to mess up my redstone here. So we're going to have that one be here instead. Right, because I got 3 steam engines. We'll set them here. Oh, no. So that's one set. We're gonna need more. I don't think we have, like, a whole ton of titanium. So that is something that we're going to need. Oh yeah, I need, looking a little empty here. Let's fill in some stuff here. We also need the goals. goal is to set up large crucible. Looks like you're done. So let's get out the huge pipe mold. I think I need this to be divisible by 2 or 4. That would be this much. Should probably fix my messes, huh? Yeah, all this chloride that I need to process. Sleepy Ari, hello, welcome, welcome. Come on in. How you doing? I'm doing okay. I have not been feeling the greatest health-wise, but I'm still here, baby. Still making it. So we're gonna have some kind of irregular streaming until pretty much once I get through the semester and once my health gets back. I'm on a new taper medicine, and that kind of messed with some stuff, but it is helping. How are you doing, though? That's the real question. What was I looking for? I don't remember. Doing alright. College has been exhausting, but I'm good. College is also exhausting for me right now. I'm in a... I swear to God, I'm doing online college, which varies greatly in difficulty between classes. Once you get... Like, the 100, 200 classes are, like, ridiculously easy for me. And then the 300, 400, it's like all of a sudden, oh, I need to do effort. And, like... I mean, granted, I am, you know, sick. And also only doing, like, one class at a time. So I'm sure it differs between us, but still, we're basically still the same, though. We're basically still the same. Yeah, like all that will last tonight. Gotta get through that eventually. How are we doing on pipes over here? We still got a bit to get through. We need to get down here. It's a bit more dramatic than I intended that to be, but here we are. I think we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's get these all set up. Okay, those are situated. The next thing to get over here would be water. Which I do want to use this pipeline to get to it. But I want... I don't rightly know how much water it's going to take. Because I know it's not going to take as much, like, the amount of steam you produce from water is bigger. Like, the amount of steam is bigger than the amount of water you put in. So, like, one steam will create, like, 10... No, I'm sorry. I'm just... One water produces, like, 10 steam or something like that. So we want strong steam boilers. We want the chromium ones. The one water converts into 160 liters of steam using 80 HU. And so if I am doing 380 HU per tick, so 1 water per 80. I need that much per tick. Oh yeah, I could just use normal pipes. That's what they called me in college, normal pipe. We're also going to need some more pistons. So we're going to grab some bronze. I just went a complete loop. It's okay. That's being used. So we're going to throw this. Oh. Hello. That's... Nicer holder. We're going to do it in this. Cause we're waiting on the crucible, waiting on the crucible, waiting on the crucible, yes, yes, yes. Waiting on the crucible, waiting on the crucible, waiting on the crucible. Cause I need bronze. And now I have it. So, look at me go. We need some planks of various amounts. Also some cobblestone. Unfortunately, I don't have that many lying around, but I got just enough. Very serendipitous. We need 3 of these. We need the sticky goo. Also what people begged for from me in college was my sticky goo. Okay, so we got that. Now we need to get these hooked up to wires. We could have them all in the same line because they're all going to be doing the same function. I stuck them over here. How am I going to get up? I'm going to mine. That's how I'm going to get up. And hopefully this will work. Noon Bell, hello, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. We are trying to get our large crucible set up. That was good. So now we can turn things off when needed. I have the most important test of my life in like 6 days. It's so over. Well, why are you here? Why aren't you studying? This makes no sense. What are you doing here? I mean, like, I'm glad you're here, but, like, also, should you be here? Is this okay? Scarlet Sweethearts, thank you so much for following the channel. OMG, yeah, you're right. As much as I'd love your attention to feed my algorithm, maybe you should be studying for the test, the most important test of your life. I don't know. I could be wrong though, you know? I don't know everything. Okay. What am I running around for? No reason. I'm a fool. I need to make more titanium. And okay, so I got chlorine stuff in there. How much chlorine do we have, though? We've got a decent amount of chlorine. We could do with more. I'm gonna go ahead and shove these in the electrolyzer. Turn that on, start processing. Looks like we got lots of stuff to get this started, so let's go ahead and turn this on. You're out of stuff to make. Okay, so that will take a moment to turn on. Let's go ahead and what am I doing? I am shoving things somewhere. I love shoving my thing into places. Right, we're waiting on the titanium. We're making a bunch of normal pipes. Here we go, this is something we can do while we're waiting on stuff. We need this to get over there. I'll have it go right below here. Maybe. Be this level? Yes, okay. I think one more. Yeah. Okay, so we need to hook up water to all of these guys. Okay, those are hooked up. We're gonna promptly leave. Let's go check in on our burner mixer. It's probably heated up by now. Yeah. Start you up. Do need to eventually, like, deal with this. What do I do with this? Oh, yeah, that's right. I can bathe it in that. Or I can mix it. What would be easier? Oh, I can also do sulfur dioxide. Distilled water. Or just any water, it looks like. That I know I can stick in my electrolyzer and then make it into iron and chlorine. We should now be getting some more titanium. I am going to check my magnesium supply because we are going to need more of it. Did I make a spot for magnesium? I did. Apparently just recently, so. Shove that all in there. That'll be making us our titanium. Okay. Next. We need something. What do we need? We need something to heat this, that's right. And our options we have are going to come from tungsten. be burning box. We want... I think I'll do it gas-powered also here. Just because I have a limited amount of things using gas. So that's going to be, what, 16 per? So if we do 16 times 8, because we can't actually fit one in the hollow because it does need a spot in front of it to burn oxygen. So I need 128. That, I think, is doable. It's 2 stacks. What do we got over here? We have 2 stacks. Perfect. And we got this guy going. It was very dark in this one circle. Very interesting. I'm just going to shove everything in. This is, I think, pretty much our only crucible that can really do this, because it's the only one I've modded out with tungsten molds, as well as tungsten crucible, so I'm going to be running that. We're also going to be needing copper. So we need 8 of those. It requires 9 per. 9 times 8 is 72. Which I think is 64 and 8. We'll go ahead and get plates going. Oh, thank you, Moronically, for the aggressive head pat. I appreciate that. Also, welcome back to another exciting episode of Gregtech Again. Rest in peace, First World. I think this is going to be, like, slow as fuck. So we're going to go check on the burner mixer. Make sure that's still happy hunky-dory. We are still happy hunky-dory so far. We are running out of chlorine, though. Which is fine, we are making more. It's just going to take some time. But we should have... Yeah, we got quite a bit of titanium tetrachloride. What do you mean, First World? I had a world, and it corrupted. And I was doing backups, and I didn't quite know exactly what I was doing on Linux. And I managed to not only move all the backups into the file of where everything else was doing, because the backups are kept in a separate file so that you don't accidentally delete them, but I moved them into the folder and then deleted the folder. So I lost not only the latest backup, but all backups that I had of the world, and I had to restart over, and it was sad. But then I was just like, whatever. Then I just kind of moved on with my life. Started over. I gotten up to 100 episodes in that one, though. Oh, I have more planks in here. I should remember that. This is my cutter. Do we have... Sluice juice? The answer is yes. What about our distilled water? We also have distilled water. We gotta... Actually, I'm gonna go check... Let's see, where is that? That is... I think I have it underneath here. I should make, like, an elevator or something. Not an elevator, stairs. Why is this pipe missing? I feel like I disconnected it for some reason. I'm not 100% sure why. you are done cooking, we'll stick you in the compressor. You're full of latex. That is something we could also do, is make a tank for the latex. I want to connect these, but I want to disconnect this guy. Did you do your first batch? Yes, you did. I have pipes. Why did I leave? I thought I didn't have pipes. That's why I left. Cool. It's the only thing about these is that I think they contribute to lag because they blink. So maybe I also need to make a tank for those. Why don't I make just 2 tanks? Maybe that's what we'll do. How much invar do I have? I have 8 made. How much iron do I have? I have 503. That's pretty good. Okay, so I need 108 per. I'm making 2 of them. I need to divide this by 3. I'm gonna need 72 nickel. And then times it by 2 for how much iron I need. Bingo, bango, boingo. Invar is made at 1916, so we'll keep it at 2000. Let me just go ahead and make the rounds. Why did you not combine? Are you, what, full of lies? You combined. Zonder, hello, welcome on back. Good to have you here. As always. We are trying to solve our problems. Which is crazy, I know. How do you do? You're good. Feel like I'm like a teacher checking my students' work. How'd you do? Okay, yeah, you're getting it. I'm hoping this will solve the blinking. I got some machines underground that are producing energy in distilled water, but they're doing it at rates in which they turn on and off several times. They kind of blink with their productivity. And that contributes to lag, unfortunately. So I must solve my problems. With lots of invar. Do I have any invar rings? I have 2 of them. I need more than that. So I'm going to, since I do have a little bit of dust, we're going to take half of a pile. I'm going to make these into rings. Can make those in my extruder. Oh wait, there it is. Oh, thank you, Oni. Oni, it's been a while. Thank you so much for the head pats. How have you been? I hope you're doing well. We're still playing Gregtech, believe it or not. I know, crazy. What kind of soulless being would have this much persistence in this dumb mod? The answer is me. I would have persistence. Shock horror, still Gregtech. That is the real horror. It's still Gregtech. It's like the realization of when you realize that like Sisyphus is for eternity, forever doing the same goddamn thing over and over again. Rolling the boulder up the mountain as cursed by the gods. Greek gods are crazy, I'm telling you. Okay, we want to figure this out. Maybe we can do it. I believe in me. Just gotta figure out where is that spring again? think it was this way, but here we are. And I can't see anything. Oh, it's okay. So that's natural gas. Where's this? That goes to somewhere else. I don't think that's where the spring is. Okay, it's cool. It's cool. It's fine. We're just going slow. My blood pressure's going up right now. This is so slow. What the heck? There we go. We got a little bit of a speed boost. Aha. Okay. We're here. Guys, I'm gonna do something I really didn't want to do. It's already up bright. Yeah, I can't see shit. So we're gonna go... we're gonna go find some pumpkins. No, not here. Here. I was gonna turn the brightness up and then it'd be like a thing like, oh. But apparently not. I need pumpkins. I don't have any growing, do I? I think I switched everything to watermelon. Which I don't really need anymore. Because I'm doing animals at the moment. But we're gonna switch stuff over. Let's go grab some bone meal here. Just one stack, please. Rest in peace, my hunger bar. It looks like my compressing is done. We're gonna swap that back to that. And we are getting rid of our watermelon here. The time of the watermelon is over. It is now time for pumpkin. Pumpkin. I know Halloween is already past, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Would like 4 at least, I think. That'd probably be good. Maybe. Come on, kids. You can do it. I believe in you. Some of you might be sitting here thinking, is Sparrow really just sitting here watching essentially grass grow? Yeah, I am. And I am already bored. 2 will do. Are these full? That is my question. They're pretty near full. I gotta follow this guy to where I want to go. Well, where the heck is this? I don't know where this is. I just want to go to here. If I could. That is my gas line. We discovered that last time. This is what goes down. I think. Is this it? Pancakes! Hello! How are you? I hope you're doing well. Meow meow to you too. We need this to go to a tank. So we're gonna build it right here. I think, hopefully. You missed me. I missed you too. Missed streaming. Been dealing with health issues and school. But now we're here. Probably will still be a little irregular streaming for at least this term, because I don't know what it is about online classes, but for some reason the 100 to 200 level classes are like a piece of cake, and then the 300 to 400 ones are like, oh, I actually have to work. I need like a stool. You fixed the thumbnails of past streams? I did. I don't know what 100 setter means. This is episode 100 and something. What are we at, 102? Yeah, I fixed the root ones. I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so we got the tank. I don't have pipes with me. God damn it, I thought I had pipes with me. Anyways, this is where our tank's going to be. So we're going to want this to be going up this way. Don't worry, this is healing water. So while I am actively drowning, I am not actively dying. Which sounds like a horrible fate. But you know. By the way, a few of my page links are wrong. I did recently check up on them. Are they still wrong? Do you want to do me a favor and check to see if they're still wrong? I'm gonna disconnect that. We're gonna go grab some more pipes. Get out of this hole. Okay, pipes acquired. Second channeling trigger, both 404 in the YouTube stream description. Thank you very much. I won't do it now because I'm streaming, but I appreciate you, Pancakes. Give me your Discord handle. I'll give you all I can find. It is just Sparrow the Finance Vtuber. If you'd like to add me. Then you can send me weird links, and then I'm like, I open them, I'm like, what the fuck did you just send me? And then I will have 100% regret opening them. Where's the connection point? Right here. There we go. A 100% do that. I know. You don't have to tell me. I just knew that one. Okay, that should help a little bit. Now what we want to do so we're making mineral water from this. So we want to set up our tank here, which I do think I have to disconnect and reconnect because I don't know what it is. Sometimes if you like don't quite get the right height and you're just like barely there, it like pretends to place one, then takes it away real quick, and then it acts like you've placed it. So sometimes you have to like reset it. I don't know why it does that. Oh, I should check to see if that... No, that tank did fill, right? Oh, Christ, I can't check now, but I'm pretty sure that filled. I think we're fine. We're fine. Okay, no, not there. How did I end up with 2 more than I need? I don't understand that. But that's okay. So on a distillery... Because I got resistance in the fucking way. Fluids in the top. So that's... Okay. So... Taking this off. We need... these to connect. This should be mineral water. So we're going to have our mineral water go in here. And... then it will travel this way. I'm not going to connect them yet, because I want our mineral water to kind of build up a little bit. But yeah, we should be able to work with this. we're going to let that run for a little bit. So it's not producing any distilled water right now, but it will later. I just want to double check everything. Cool. I probably didn't need that much. I probably didn't need a whole tank for that process, but we're going to make it a whole tank. I'm going to make another one, because I want to. I want it for latex. So right now I have everything just kind of gathering up in here. But I want an actual tank. So if it's going to come up there, I want it to center here. Or actually, it'll center here. 1, 2, so that'll be 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and shove things in here to clear up my inventory. You know, while I'm thinking about it, I am going to collect from my rubber. I don't know about you guys, but I think the concept of underground trees is kind of neat. Just like in any context. Like something that is so pictured with, you know, nature and above ground stuff, and all of a sudden it's like underground. It's such a cool concept to me. Can you do that? Can you grow trees underground? Mine is Minecraft. I want to know in real life. Mine is Terraria. Mine is over. Mine is RLL Craft. Mine is games. Mine is video. Mine is video games. I will never know. That's the answer I'm getting. I will never know ever if you can grow trees underground. Yeah, my mother's been growing an avocado tree for like 15 years indoors. See, but that's indoors. I want to know, like, underground. Because I know you could get things to, like, germinate indoors, and then you have to, like the avocado tree is not going to grow in your house to, like, a full-size tree, right? Or at least in your mom's house. 3 times 3 is 27, minus 2, 25. That's 4 is 100. So I need, what, 99? I'll just supplement one of them. Get the 100. I need it divisible by 3. If I divide by 3, it's 33. And then iron, I need 66. They don't grow, but they can, in human climate control environment, they can grow avocados like 15/20 years after we planted them. But like, what about underground? That's the important part. I need answers. It's just my eternal desire to be a mole. Out underground, see? Who does? Somebody's got to have the answers. I would go ask on Reddit, but last time I asked something on Reddit, they were just like, no, you can't do it because it's too expensive. And it's just like, guys, ignore that. Have some imagination. And they're like, no, I don't want to have imagination. I hate fun in, like, all of its forms. Oh, right, I'm doing tungsten, too. I forgot about that. Sorry, tungsten. No, we don't have that C up there. I'll check for underground. Pancakes is carrying the discussion of the stream. And I am needing wrench material. Kinda like my iridium setup. I gotta think. I got a feeling my wrench is gonna die. It did not. It still lives. Crazy. another half. Oh, right, I didn't take the rings. Underground, you mean artificial light, or are you worried about climate control and stuff? I'd assume that you need a mixture of both. Kiwi Camera, welcome on back. It's good to have you here. We're trying to decide if growing trees underground is actually something you can do in real life. I'm also playing Minecraft, I guess, too. That's not important right now, though. Like, I'm gonna assume that you need to replicate some sort of climate for the trees. Because it can't just be like... The only limitations for growing a tree on the moon is just carbon dioxide. You know, that doesn't sound right. How did I get the math wrong again? I don't know. I don't ask questions. Ain't trees just big or small plants? Well, like, yeah, but that, like, has a lot of logistics to it. Not all plants are built the same. Oops. The redstone one. Okay, so with that, now we have a tank to be able to hold all of the latex we're pumping in over here as it slowly accumulates. But you possibly need lights, climate control, and soil control. Okay, so you need a lot of good soil. That'd be... Like, I feel like that would be a big challenge. I think the plants may be the hardest to even if you're really close to the plant. I'm thinking soil might be the hardest, because, like, getting good soil in, like, real life is kind of hard. If you don't have, like, a full ecosystem producing it. Wow, look at that. Used to be absolutely flooded. It still kind of is flooded, but looking better. I mean, like, we can make really bright lamps. We know how to do that, you know? Have you seen people who grow weed? We got lights down, I feel like. Soil sounds tricky. And I'm actually going to turn this guy off. So there is some still in the pipe leading up to this, but now that we're just kind of out, I feel it's a good time to turn that off. And I'm done with you guys. You're dunzo bunzo. But we got lots of sulfuric acid, which is cool. Even got a little bit still stuck in there. Excuse me. How we doing over here? We got 141. Turn that back on for the meantime. Let's go grab some more magnesium. What is that? Oh, it's pink diamond. We must have had an influx of diamond. Okay, let's go situate this. I'm on the 6th floor here, and I've been planting cilantro and coriander in a rectangular pot attached to the outside window, and they all died. What'd you do to them? What the heck? What are you doing to that cilantro? That's it. I'm calling the police. And I'm also calculating. I need... No, I'm not. I'm just going to make a bunch of stuff. I want the big pipe. Oh, and I need to do the next round of this. Before I forget, what is this? Oh yeah, that's for my wrench when it breaks. Large pipe. It's made from curved plate mold. Left them outside during winter and then replanted them. They regrew and then they died the next winter because I forgot to put them inside. And now nothing grows, and that's why I think soil's out of nutrients. What are you doing? I'm 100% calling the cops. Crimes admitted against these poor plants. Yeah, it's gonna take a minute. Did you consume all of the kerosene? Yes, you did. I should probably make... Actually, I can do that. Let's go make... a resolution to when it gets stuck. Do sparrows eat cilantro or coriander? I don't think so. Just because those are, like... I don't think they're, like... native. Where sparrows are. They might. I don't know. Do sparrows eat... You think I know this. Cilantro... Cilantro they can eat. I don't know if they do. Wait, coriander's the same as cilantro. What do sparrows eat normally? Like bugs and fruits. nuts. They can get them. We need brass. I'm going to brass it up. To do that, I am going to... First, I'm going to throw these in the shredder. I'm going to check my screws. That's what I'm checking for. I have no screws available. I'm going to need 1 brass. I want the bolts. I'm going to do it for one of them. You're still plugging away. With our lathe. Then we want this one, this one. Just plug everything in. Ah, beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Just like me. And copper dust. I do not eat copper dust. I'm sorry. Actually, most metals you shouldn't just eat. You usually get the metals you need in, like, the food you eat, and that's all you should take. You just should eat a well-balanced diet. The wrench that I need. Butane. I want kerosene. Kerosene goes in there. I think I can do it like this. Hold on, I need to set this up. I think that should help. We'll see if it works. How are we doing on distilled water? We're doing great. Got those. Oh, nope, not there. I need my wrench. Wrench, 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 wrench. I need my wrench. Why didn't you? There we go. That one's connected. And you need to come out. And I need more. More for me. You're officially done. Go ahead and turn this off since you've got nothing left. And you're doing fine. You're just slow, but you are producing titanium. Can you give me like one more? Because then it's divisible by 3, and then I can like use all of you. That'd be really cool if you could just be divisible by 3. What do you say, huh? Thank you, appreciate that. Maybe I should have had it divisible by 6, but it's whatever. How are we doing on our silicon production? Let's check in on that. Oh my god, it's beautiful. How much hexafluorosilicic acid do we have left? A lot in there. We still got quite a bit. Life is good. Oh, and this should be my last little bit. No, we still got a bit more. Oh yeah, that should be the last little bit. Never mind. That gave me a total of 5. I don't know if that's enough. Fun fact, that is not enough. I need 3 more. I need 6, that would be 18 more. Might as well grab some more magnesium then. Not that we're really hurting for magnesium. E-Penguin, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. I checked all the links I could find on the and gave you the ones fixed in Discord, by the way. Thank you. I very much appreciate that. What am I looking for? I got distracted. Rutile. It's purple. This is the rutile. We have no more rutile, but we can do it with ilmenite, which we have lots of. Thank you. Long ass day. Went to the GP and to the gym. It does sound like a very eventful day. Get cozy. You know me. I'm not super, exciting's not the right word, but like I'm not like in your face. Action cranked up to 11. We're playing fucking Minecraft. We're playing Gregtech. This is cozy times. I just dropped onto hot tungsten, which means it's done. But we gotta get through all this ilmenite first. Should probably start that up again. Owie. Cool. Okay. You're done. Well, you're not done, but we need more fluorine for you to keep going. Tungsten. So we need 8 of these. And we need 10 of these to be quintuple plates per. So we need 80 of those be quintuple plates, and the rest get to be big pipes. So we'll go ahead and start that. And we'll bing bonk the rest. Shit, I don't need these curved. Fuck. God damn it. And my hammer's broken. How's my day going? My day's going pretty good. I, didn't get as much sleep as I wanted. So I go to bed. I'm sorry. I typically go to bed at 12. And it was 11, and I was just like, okay, it's not quite bedtime. I'll play some Mega Bonk. Let my sleeping pill kick in. I'm just unlocking items, so I'm not doing anything super fancy here. And so I was like, all right, let's unlock my items. And then I got to, well, in this current patch, and I'm sure it's subject to change, I did happen to... Oh shit, I need this to be something else. I did happen to be the, score in the top 5% of all Megabonk players. I was like, huh? It was a really long event. What's Megabonk? Megabonk is a roguelite. Pro Gamer Spirit, I know. If you know about Vampire Survivors, it's pretty much 3D Vampire Survivors, but it's... You run around, you always auto-attack, and you're trying to go for different kinds of upgrades to try and make your build stronger and hope you get good stuff. And you try to last as long as you can. It's like a traditional arcade game where, like, there's no beating the game, there's just how long can you last. I need molybdenum. Sounds really cool. It's pretty fun. I do enjoy it. So you're a pro gamer then? I guess so, at least at Megabonk. Oh yeah, that is slow. Knock knock, open the door, it's real. Holy shit. Reel's here? Welcome in, Sneck. Good to have you here again. That's right. It's more Gregtech. You never finish in Gregtech. You just gotta do more. There's always something to do. Hey, I have been acknowledged. Real acknowledges real. Actually, I think it needs to go... No, I think it's this way. And then... Do I have... Yeah. Yeah, because Chaos made this stupid hammer. Oh, I do get Ender Pearl scraps out of that. That's pretty cool. More Gregtech, let's fucking go. I know, right? We're gonna make a hammer mold here. So we need it to be 3 wide. But we're gonna leave 1 voxel in the middle. I need my pincers. On the proper platform this time. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like Twitch. Well, I feel like it's unfair though if I say that because I don't watch streams. I need content to be curated for me. I hate Twitch, but I can throw tomatoes at you here. That is fair. Oh, I forgot. I pulled out a Netflix. I don't think it's doing very good right now. So I swapped it out for TSM. That's right. Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company. I love them. They're great. They're incredible. Jesus Christ. Sparrow can't watch anything not at 2 times speed. I do watch most things at normal speed. I just like to say it's tutorials when I'm trying to figure something out. Cause like then I'm not watching to enjoy, I'm watching to learn. Pro gamer and pro video watcher. That's me. Thank you for the head pat. Okay, let's try this again. So I need 16 quintuple plates. I wish I could do general head pats. Why? I seek a love to be aggressive. Ty, what? Minutes? Quintillion social quit. I'm sorry that I'm, Wait, hold on. My geography... Hold on. I need to double check something to make sure that this joke works. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not on the side of West Taiwan. I'm just on the side of Taiwan. Thank you for the headpats. Is that your thing? I'll be aggressive. I don't know if I don't know if I want to be known as that. It's like my thing. And that's how I made it so that I cannot collab with any Chinese creator ever in the future. They're called China West Taiwan. Aggressive head pets in the Crucible song. What more do you need in life? Kiddos, I'll be right back. I need some water. What? You're not straight. What? Huh? I mean, whatever it is, I'm also not straight enough for it. But what? Huh? Greg, let's go. That's right, Fabu4792, if that is your real name. We're back at it again with more Greg. It's ridiculous how much Greg is going on right now. What? Oh, right. I need to start you. We have enough for how much I need. That's cool. Oh, she's gonna get a bloody bottle of water. That's not how the birds speak. They go, bottle of water. Don't be stupid. I am going to shred all this. Actually, what I should do is I'll come back for you, I swear. We're going to do this. I actually didn't need to take a ton of it. I just needed to at least make one, and then I could rework it. But saying Taiwan is already over for you if you want to collab with Chinese VTubers, but saying West Taiwan is absolutely devious work. I know, right? I will have the CCP trying to hack my computer, and I've just accepted my fate. Only straight people can aim tomatoes. That is an interesting claim. I'm part of the country that pronounce their T's. We look down on the lesser Brits. I feel like you could be from anywhere in Britain, and they all say, we look down on the lesser Brits. Brits just have so much bigotry that they're even bigoted against themselves. It's crazy. What the heck are you guys doing? Anyways, the reason why I did all this is so that I could take it and shove it in my shredder. Yeah, pretty much. I feel like that's come out of trying to take over the world and failing. And now they're just like bitter. We got a lot of stuff that we're waiting on, so I'm just trying to like do a bunch of side quests in the meantime. Yeah, I had the misfortune of living there for a while. How'd it go? Did you survive? Did the British look at you and go, fuck you? You're not British. Why does second channel link lead to 404? Because I did not update it. There is no second channel anymore. I've just discovered this today. I'm sorry. I kept straight here. I'll go change it just for you. It's the second time it's happened. Where do I go? Would have succeeded to reward for those meddling kids. Do I go to YouTube Studio? Don't worry, guys. I'm a professional YouTuber. I know how to do things. Is it in customization? Can I change this? No. Oh, it's not on my profile. It's in the It's in the links, isn't it? Hello, stupid little things 23. There's 23 of you? Jesus Christ, this is gonna be a lot. Okay, I'm prepared. I'm prepared. Oh, second channel, get out of here. Save. I figured it out, everybody. Worry not. Everything is, in fact, fine. But now we should be getting a bunch of root tile. Which is pretty cool. Part of the links I told you about in Discord, we're close to being the only wrong link. Fuck. There's going to be a lot more of me. I will weather the storm, don't worry. I've had all kinds of dumb people in my chat. They just keep coming. Good thing none of you guys are dumb, right guys? Right? Right guys? Or is it? Well, we have all these hooked up now. That's pretty cool. I love the Look at these bricks in here. Oh shit, I didn't think about that. I'm sure we could figure it out. Oh, these need to go here. It's facing the wrong way. They don't stop coming at the floor and they hit the ground running. And all I will in chat is pancakes. If I'm dumb, I wouldn't know about it. I think some people know when they're dumb. Some people don't, though. Let's be real. Pancakes back to number 1, Woofy. You're the Neko pancakes that I remember. Hello, Virtualize7409, if that is your real name. I don't know. I need 8 pistons. Just thought you guys should know. I need that. I need that many. I am John One Shot if you know you. I do know that. Eight. We want the ingot mold. Name pancakes a one-shot reference? I'll be honest, I don't know enough about one-shot. Other than you get one shot to play it. Which is a cool concept, but I don't want any other games to take that concept. I don't want that to be a theme. I die a lot. I make a lot of stupid mistakes in games. My mom is going crazy with the food processor. What the heck? Alright, so we need them here. One here. Here. And one here. And I can fill back up these guys. I like the idea if it resets you at the beginning, it doesn't stop you from replaying it. I do like the idea. I actually do like the idea that you only get one shot to play the game. I just don't want that to be in every game. I want to be able to reach that okay. Oh, not that was... I have one shot, one opportunity. You gotta lose yourself. Mom spaghetti. God, imagine if Crash Bandicoot at a one shot. Crash Bandicoot is easy. I'm just saying. Like, if you just hit comment on a random video once in a while, it's fine. Well, I had the Nico profile picture on YouTube for a really long time because I never expected myself to be like anyone on YouTube. Are you someone now? No, you're still nobody. Don't worry. Just kidding. You're still a fucking nobody. I'm such a great streamer. My audience loves me. I need wires. I have wires. Do I have the tool I need? I do now. I do have a lever. I subbed the pig. Snack is a treasure. Did I misspell Migo? One day I'll learn. You know, spelling's hard, you know? My, mom and dad got a little puppy. Just a little guy. Her name is Aurora. And I can hear her being an issue. This is amusing to me. Are they not working? Do you need me to... Oh, that's a head pet. There you go. There's your tomato. If it didn't work. I don't know. Tits is kind of... My tits are kind of temperamental, so... Sometimes they are, like, just pop, and sometimes... not so much. I purged all my Lego reviews from when I was 13. Oh yeah, there's a tomato. You guys just suck at aiming. I want to see your Lego reviews. Are you kidding me? That sounds amazing. I just, realized I'm gonna need... Would you... Trying to think here, and you're not helping. I'm just saying. Oh, I got latex in this. Go to someone's random channel, replace the user ID in the URL. Comments, you can click on the profile picture, bring you there, and not YouTube chat. Why is YouTube chats so funky? What's up with that? Who did this? I'd like to speak to them. Guys, I got 264,472 liters of latex. That's like a lot. I'm subscribed to you both now. Are you subscribed to me? The streamer? How you ever use all that latex? Well, I am coagulating it into rubber. I'm gonna make them into pipes. What's up, Live Type? How are you doing? I am so glad you're here. These people are driving me crazy. I'm just kidding. This is the usual chat. You are familiar with this. Sparrow is jealous we have pancakes subbing to us. Pancake subs to me in a different way. I'm just kidding, pancakes, if that makes you uncomfortable. I'm sorry. I feel like my... There we go, that's a bit better. Sparrow, can you taught me? Abso-fucking-lutely. I will serve my country in this manner. Look, I might not be the most patriotic person about America, or the most, I don't know, but I will do my country a service, and I will top every single woman who wants me to. I will do that for you guys. I promise. That is what I believe is the American way, and I will fulfill it as best as I can. Why has all the chat moved over here? I have no clue, actually. That's a good question. Because Pancakes is here. Pancakes is actually the sole reason why people come here. No, I was on Twitch. Oh, you're not there anymore. Look, guys, pumpkins. Those are new. Follow Pancakes, they speak in sentences. That is a rare gift online, I found out. It's a joke no one will get. Probably. I guess I'll run the rest of this. It looks like we need to stock up with some chlorine before we get back to it. Snake, you can't fool me, you're responsible. Pancakes was merely a puppet. It was Snack all along. Well, we're kinda waiting. How much for a large coagulator? Oh cool, I spelled coagulator right. Stainless steel walls. Main block centered on the side bottom and facing outwards. Input and output any blocks. 5x5x2. Interesting. Oh Jesus. This looks complicated. What is this? Crystal pro. Oh my god. Helium neon? How the hell do I get this? Oh wow, I mix neon and helium. Where do I get it from? I can get it from air. Oh, the cryodistillation tower, that's right. Okay. I have one of those. I need more tungsten though. I did kind of need to use it for what I have, but that's something in the future for us guys. I need huge pipes. Real set of badonkers. Packing some Dobang Hongaba hoogs. And then what happens next? And then a transfer student shows up with even bigger Longa longa mogongas. So I've got all these assholes, right? But this is going to need to, like, flow outwards. Oh, that's gonna... Don't look it up. Snack, is it a spicy one? Does it have a little bit of spice to it? A little panache. That specific I don't know how you do it. Template of that look of Slanesh, though, I recognize as a facial expression from Aqua from Konosuba. The god of excess, literally sex, drugs, and rock and roll to the extreme. Sounds like she has a lovely personality. God forbid a woman have hobbies. Like turning people into cocaine for the pleasure of it extreme. Sparrow, I think I'm older than Snack, don't worry. I'm always worried for, like, every single one of you. I really hope that you guys, like, survive in real life. Aw. No, this isn't an awe moment. This is a worried moment. I hope you guys survive. I think somewhere here is a tunnel, maybe? This is up above. Oh, here it is. Otherwise, who's gonna buy subs? Exactly. Well, you're on YouTube, though, so, like, subs are free. Which, speaking of, if you're watching on YouTube, do feel free to subscribe. That'd be cool. Also, think about maybe becoming a member of the channel. Become an investor. Been there, done that. There's, so I found out there's these things called investor clubs, which is, pretty much these groups of people that pool together their money, and they, like, all, like, buy stocks together. I think it'd be kind of fun to do that with some of the YouTube randos. If we just like get like a bunch of people with like a few dollars into this like extremely small fund, and I'd be in control of it because I wouldn't trust any of you guys. Y'all will be just like GameStop round 2, let's go, and I'll be like, hold up, maybe not. Thought that was a mutual fund. Well, mutual funds you have to pay for. Like there's like a fee for them. Oh wait, yeah, I do. No, let's move the wiring actually. Like here, I'll show you. Oh, what's a mutual fund? We'll just do top mutual fund. Because I can't remember a single one ever. Because they have really weird stock tickers. Yeah, let's do the Fidelity Blue Chip Growth, which is stock ticker FBGRX. We'll do Yahoo Finance. I'll just give myself some head pads, don't worry about it. Oh, nope, that's the Noita video I was looking at. I really want to get into Noita. Anyways, we go to Yahoo Finance. We go click on it. Where is it? Be under here. We want the fee, or what do they call that? Expense. Yeah, expense ratio. So this right here, it's 0.61%. I can zoom in a little bit. 0.61%. That means for however much you gain, 0.61% of that goes into paying the people who manage the fund. Whereas, like, with an investor club, you don't really have to pay. You're just kind of there of your own free will. Now that I say that you guys have free will, maybe this is a bad idea. Free will was a mistake, let's be real. No, I'm just kidding, I like free will. Don't worry, guys. I'm just clowning. Can't I move forward? It's because I placed this here. If you make an investor club and only put in a few hundred, well, I'd love it to be like, because normally, some people, will have like a minimum that you need to invest. I'd love it so that it could be something for like poor people to put in like a few cents and you get like a few more out of it, you know? It'd be hard. Well, I would have to put a minimum because like if you're putting in like a penny, it's kind of hard to, because like you're making like, I don't know, say you make like 5%. It's hard to get 5% of a penny paid out, you know? I think they stopped making pennies. Didn't they just do that? Am I crazy? Did they stop making USD pennies? Yeah, they did. The final batch of pennies was minted November 2025. We're no longer minting new pennies. Where did I put the wiring? I don't know where anything is. I just got confused. I was thinking about pennies. I probably wanted to make it a more conservative investment. Like, like bonds, money market stuff. Stuff where, like, you're not gonna lose, but it'd be like, I don't know, am I just recreating a bank? In my head. Am I just recreating a bank without loans? I'm just... Yes. Come back over here. Let's see if others follow. Sneck wants the power. Don't give her the power. Don't let it go to Sneck's head. But banks are cooked, don't worry. Okay. As long as they make good food, I'm good. How do I convert this again? How do I convert it to carbon? Carbon. I can't, but I can just shove it in here to make aluminum. So we're gonna do that. Cool, sorry. You better be. That's it. I am enforcing that chat speaks in correct sentences. You guys are gonna, like, use your brain. It's gonna be kind of different for you, but it'll work, trust me. An electrolyzer you need is at 3. Yeah, 3. So that's divisible by 3. That's fine. We'll just leave it there. Oh my god, that's so much fluorite. Okay, so we have most of this set up. The only thing we're missing is a shitload of molds. I'm trying to figure out what's, like, the best way to do this. Because, like, so we look up large crucible. Does it say how much it holds? No. Okay, so if we go to Google. Large crucible Gregtech 6. I've looked this up before. Apparently. Oh, that's right. That's what the sign is. It's 300 or 432 units, which is an odd amount. But we're going to need some room for the air, so let's just say 400 units. Where's my calculator? Why is it not there? Okay. So, 400. And we can make 2 iron at a time per the ratio. Well, we're going to be making steel, but it's the same ratio. So it's going to be 200 individual units. That's going to be 200 calcite. I do have a sign. Thinking, processing. Times that by 5. Yeah, I think we could do that. 1,000 hematite. 200 calcite. 200. What is it called? Carbon. I'm about to sleep, but it's all fun. General practitioner gave me a referral to get vitamin E. Well, it's like 150 a week though. For vitamin E? What the fuck? I have biscuits and tea. Time to do something unforgivably British. Are you gonna eat them together? Eat and drink them together? Not really vitamin, more like a hormone. Oh! What? What's vitamin E? Oh! That kind of vitamin E. Oh! Nice! I hope it's quicker though than... Graphite? I didn't know I had more here. It's estradiol. It's estrogen. Right. I'm working on this stuff. So I need 400 plates. 400 units, really. I can make... like solid steel blocks, right? Yeah. So that would be 9. That's not going to be divisible by 9. So let's do that instead. Divide that by 2. So it'll be 198 instead. Divide that by 5. Oops. Oh well. I have memory on. So it'll be 990 hematite. 190. Oh. 198 calcite. 198 carbon. Remember to take the girl pills. I'm on injections. E. coli or whatever it's called. Injections in 4 days. Oh, that's exciting. You have a weird story to tell? I will only accept it if it's weird. If it turns out to be kind of normal, I will never forgive you. I'm gonna make a hopper while you're telling this story. I'm gonna make it out of titanium because I think that is a nice capacity. Sparrow has built up tolerance for weird bullshit. It is 100% true. Usually hang out completely naked in my apartment, breast out generals at that time with panties on, but usually not right, as everyone does. I'm usually, if I'm alone and living alone, I'm a pants off kind of person. Sometimes shirt off too, so I 100% understand. But we shouldn't have to wear clothes. That's a different story. We're on your story right now. I don't know why I got rid of my scaffolding. And I need a wrench. Hey, I went to the convenience store next door. The circle said, "Do you live in that building? I could see through your window." Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, tell him to stop looking. Jesus Christ. Mind your business. I want to make scaffolding. I can't spell scaffolding. Okay, a bunch of bullshit. We can do that. Or tell him to look more if you're into that. I'm sure they're still typing. Don't feel rushed. We understand that you're typing. It's not as quick as just speaking. I'm doing some math. Okay, we need bolts, rods, plates. I'm actually losing my mind. I'm on the 6th floor. There are countless windows next to mine. Only my ceiling is visible to the street because the angle in front of my window, there's a big public garden with a football field. There are no other buildings for like 200 meters from my window. Who the hell is this guy? This guy sounds creepy. I don't like it. You should kill him. It's creepy. This is creepy behavior. What are you doing in your looking through windows? Oh, I also want to make some railing. I don't know what it's called. What is this? Bars. I want to make some bars. No, this will be fine. Is it a crime? Let's find out. It sounds like a crime. Is it a crime to look through another person's windows? I think if he saw my child or me riding a toy on my bed, he would have told a bit differently, but so he probably saw my breast. Yes, it is a crime to look through another person's windows without their consent, commonly referred to as peeking or peeping. This offense is considered a misdemeanor in many jurisdictions, including California, where it falls under peeking while loitering law. Just letting you know, But like, oh my god, where Pancake lives, though? Oh my god, why did he tell me? I'm honestly mad he told me. I can see two possible explanations. One of them is like just trying to do a courtesy of like, hey, I can totally see you. Just letting you know. But I kind of doubt that. I'll be honest. How do these work? God damn it. Oh, that was easy. Never mind. I don't understand how these work. It just ate that. I really took it as a warning when they told me about thinking about it. I think he is actually a creep. I wonder if he's got, like, you know, porn brain, where they're like, if I say something, maybe it'll turn into a sexy moment. And then it doesn't. I don't know how these work. Yeah, they do it again called the Popo. It's illegal in Section 9 of the French Civil Code. I mean, I showed my penis more clearly through the window. Yeah, I don't think that will go how you think it goes. Like, you might be banking on, like, oh, it's probably some bigot, and they'll just be like, ew. But, at least in America, where transphobia is, all over the place. In conservative states, trans porn is one of the top, pornography genres. Let's call the police next time. People can be really crazy. Yeah, I would definitely call the police. I don't know how these work. This is as good as it gets, though. I think Arash doesn't know what a trans person is. You never know. Hey, I'm back. What war crimes are going on in chat? You know, it's the usual ones, I guess. Really, really like the fact that we mostly don't have trans gear here, and I want it to remain that way. Oh, I'm sure somebody will turn it into a political issue to try and garner votes. seems to be the motif that keeps occurring, and it sucks. I don't know, I like to be pleasantly wrong sometimes, though, so I hope I am. Turf Island is just next door. Sleep in fear. It's true. Turf Island is next door. No. That's not where you go. I don't have my wrench. God damn it. Somebody get me out of here, please. In like a couple years, you can be my roommate in Denmark if you want. If you can figure out how to get them to let you in. I don't know, guys. Do you think I should let a chatter be my roommate? I understand I'm not actually that big. But, like, is this a stupid idea? Oh, cool, I can do that. I'm gonna take everything out. I have to redo things. Cool. Love that for me. I guess I don't need this one. Wow, this kind of looks proper. You know? Not like all that. I don't know, the far right, here's where we try to spear up transphobia and it's worked at least a bit. Yeah, they'll always come up with something. And it's always false narratives, and a lot of people don't understand that. Or they do, and they just use that as the excuse, you know? There's a lot of bigotry I know in America that is not just, I have serious problems with the, like, ethical, yada yada yada. A lot of it is just, I hate trans people, and they won't actually say that. RAM prices are going up. We still have problems getting recently priced graphics cards. From this understanding chat, as a roommate is a bad idea. I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting that. The only problem, though, that I like... It's just kind of the nature of being disabled is that your roommates kind of automatically slightly responsible for you for a little bit. Because, like, if you go down and you need to go to the hospital, either they're going to have to drive you, or they're going to have to help you somehow. Which is just kind of the nature of being disabled, is you just need help in a lot of cases. And not everyone's as kind-hearted as I would like, unfortunately. I think a shit ton of people in the US just outright say that they hate trans people. Yeah, we're at that point now. A lot of people, though, still like to hold on to pretenses. It's just like, come on, just say it. Okay, right, I need a chest. I want this one. Or call an ambulance if you live in a civil country. Well, sometimes it's hard to be in a situation where you can guarantee that you have a phone on you. For example, I use my phone all the time for VTubing, because it's got the ARC kit, which is really good for facial tracking. But if I, like, go to use the restroom, and, like, I've had a blood clot before, and have gone down with, what do you call it? I forget, it's the kind of shock you go into when you've lost too much blood. I've been there. And, like, if, because I was living with my best friend at the time, and if my best friend didn't come to go check on me, I might have died. Because, like, I couldn't speak. Other than, that looks weird, but... okay, it's fine. Trauma, blood loss? Yeah, I lost too much blood. Hypovolemic shock, that's what it's called. Hemorrhagic shock? No, it's hypovolemic. Hypovolemic shock. Give myself some head pats. Hypovolemic shock is a serious medical condition which occurs when the body loses a significant amount of blood or fluids, leading to an inadequate blood flow to organs. This can result in symptoms like rapid breathing, confusion, cold and clammy skin. It can require immediate medical attention to prevent organ failure and death. Well, there you go. Luckily, all of my organs still functioned. Why is there gunpowder in here? Well, they weren't functioning great at the time, you know. Hemorrhagic shock is a type of hypovolemic shock. But that's not what I had, Snack. We're talking about me. By the way, Sparrow, how fine are you financially right now in the U.S.? I'm decent. Because I'm on disability benefits. I can't live on my own. But kind of how it's working is, I have Medicaid and Medicare, which is like what you get when you've been disabled for too long. You get both of them. So, like, I'm doing all right for, like, needing to pay for all my stuff. I've also got food stamps. Like, I'm in all of the benefits that I need to be in. Hey there. Hey, Ava. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. Did the government shutdown affect you? No idea how it works? Well, there's a couple things that did get affected. Trump did try to say that we're in a shutdown, so we're not paying food stamps, which is basically you get like a card loaded up with a certain amount of money, and it can only be used in certain places that accept food stamps, which are pretty much like your average grocery store. Just saying hi for a second. Thank you so much for stopping by, Ava. Which, by the way, is weird because in every other government shutdown we've had, they still had the money to pay out food stamps. So, like, Trump trying to block it was just no other way to put it other than just, like, very mean-spirited. In which a judge did say, like, hey, you're going to have to pay those food stamps. Which, like, they did. But for, like, you know, it had to go through court, so that takes time. And that time is, like, all of a sudden, people are without money for the month. Disability benefits were fine. My disability benefits were fine. Because, like, my disability benefits are from Social Security, which is, kind of, it's difficult to explain, but, retired people get them. When you're old enough, you get Social Security, or if you're disabled like me. And so, like, if they stopped doing Social Security, they'd be, like, wiping out a lot of old people. And that's kind of Trump's consumer base, a lot of them. So, he'd basically be fucking over his own, not only... Well, he's kind of at war with his party right now, but it would be really bad for him. So he wasn't going to do that. So, and then, of course, the Democrats fucking coward, and it was like, well, why did you do this in the first place? Weren't you here to do something about this? I don't know. Democrats are fucking spineless, so they have been for a while. That's not really new, but, like, they've gotten, like, more spineless. I have a question. We're gonna do a little experiment. And I'm actually getting warm. I'm gonna take my sweater off real quick. I mean, they didn't really have a say, right, I think? Well, the reason that the government shutdown happened is because there was a disagreement in Congress on the budget. And so when the budget for the U.S. government doesn't get approved, that means, like, nothing can happen. So that's the shutdown, right? And it can only be resolved if they get enough votes for the budget. Because a few Democrats did eventually decide to vote for the budget that was predominantly Republican, you know, geared for. It just was shit out of luck for everybody else. And then it was just like, well, if you're going to approve it, why did we go through this in the first place? Okay, that's loaded up. So I got this basin, which is not something I've really used. But basins can hold, produces blocks of cast metal. So instead of these like little, you know, things here, what the heck? Interesting. It makes a whole block, and I want to know if a crucible crossing can work with it. Because I just wanted to remove all food stamps and stuff. I know opposition means it's fine to do that, right? Well, they did have opposition from the judicial branch, the judges that say, what's going on. They're like, hey, actually, that's illegal for you to block food stamps. You need to pay food stamps. You can't just say, government shut down, no paying food stamps. There's a lot of things that get shut down, and, like, I'm not super expert in shutdowns and overall, but that was one of the things that they were just like, no. Okay, so I can't do it from that. I know what I can do is get a faucet. The Supreme Court says no and that's over. Well, the Supreme Court specifically said that it was specifically about food stamps. That's what the Supreme Court was going through. But the whole government shutdown has to be that Congress votes on the budget. Yeah. I know the United States Postal Service still works because it raises its own funds. That is true. That is stamps. That's what stamps pay for, essentially to keep them running. So I can do that, right? Get these blocks. I'm doing 198 times 2. This is how much I'll make in a batch. And then divide that by 9. It's 44. I don't have enough sides to be able to do that. That's the thing. How did they do that, by the way? The French Post doesn't do that. It's primarily through stamps. So when you're sending like letters and stuff, you pay a certain amount for the postage. And since there's like a shitload of mail being delivered every day, like there was a not a threat, but there was a worry that the U.S. Postal Service was going to go essentially out of business. And so there's a bunch of people going, buy stamps, gotta buy a bunch of stamps. Save the U.S. Postal Service, which is silly. Okay, so it does look like it attaches. I could probably replace this a bit better. Let's do that. Okay, I can get it to work with that. Can I... Thinking, processing. Can I do it with a redstone? Oh, thank you, Glyph, for the head pat. How are you? I hope you're doing well. The only letter I've needed to post in like 7 to 10 years letters to the judge of my name, change of birth, and my gender and name. Really? You could have done that by letter? I had to go to court. And by, well, I didn't go to like court. I went to prebate court, which is a desk. And I'm just like, hey, can you turn this in? And they looked at it and saw that I was changing my gender. And they were like, sure, I can do that for you, Mr. So-and-so, as I'm like there in a skirt and earrings. And I'm like, okay. Cool. Waiting for work to start. I hope work goes by very quickly. Because work's boring as fuck. Me too. Alright, kiddos, we have found out the plan. We can attach faucets to... what do you call it? Crucible crossings. Which, how many do we need? 44. Okay, so we need 44... well, really 43 basins. Which, this was made from 5 clay. Then La Poste French has a service where you can upload a PDF and they will send and print it to you without your intervention, even with registered email with return receipt requested. I swear to God, we're in the Stone Age sometimes in America. Other people have got it figured out, and then it's just America, and I'm just like, I'm so sorry, everybody. I need more clay. Actually, I should have a bunch of clay over here. How much did I need again? 215. I have 217. Look at that. And you got me who's just happy to be here. Well, good for you. I hate it here. Get me out of here, please. I don't want to be here anymore. Oh, oops. I need all of you in there. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna need 43 faucets as well. And that's, what, 3? 3 times 43? No, not Spotify. God damn it. 3 times 43 equals 129. Get out of your Spotify. I don't need you. do not have 129. But what I can do, I can take clay powder and do something with it. I can give it a bath. And then, as we know, Napoleon famously said, "Oh, fuck my tower." This is decidedly not a bath. Where's my bath? Okay, where's Britain? There's no process. To start by going away, choosing any whatever documents you can, then present that to the courts. It's up to a judge's discretion. Yeah, that's more U.S. Like, my papers did have to be signed by a judge. Which I'm just like, why is the judge doing this anyways? Well, it might be because somebody has to, like, go research you, but, like, why a judge? Does the judge research it? Why are they judging me, huh? Kinda same thing here. Yours sounds a little... You could just do it by mail. I had to, like, show up with IDs and garbage. To make an appointment. Which the only time that this particular desk was open was, like, for, like, an hour. Which is very silly. It's like an hour once a week. And it's just, why is this the way it is? I'm looking for a bath. God, I need a bath. Where? Don't I have a bath? I swear I, like, had one and I, like, picked it up and I threw it in somewhere. You know what? I got this bath. This bath's not doing anything. We're using this bath. Items top, fluids in, left. What? Oh, yeah, no, it works. We're all good. No panicking. We're gonna have your weirdo gender recognition certificate. Interesting enough, no, because it changes for state by state here. I was able to change what my birth certificate has for my gender. I changed it to an X. I'm the secret third option. Okay, so that's going to take a hot minute. While that's going, let's go check in on here. I don't think that is enough mineral water. That's working. Your gender is Twitter. I'm so glad we dead named Twitter. we changed your sex in a legal sense thanks to Francois Hollande in 2016. Thank you, Francois. We appreciate your work. But legal sex doesn't make any sense. I feel like there's only 2 people that really need to know about my anatomy, and that would be my partner or partners and my doctors. Those are the people who need to know that information. I've been told that's asking for too much, though, so... Legal sex is better than illegal sex. Very true. Very true. I think the correct way to go is just remove the sex on the ID card. France, I shouldn't have to care about that. Now, I'm sorry for sounding a little woke here. I think they should put pronouns on there. Just know how to address somebody. That's what you need. Especially, like, a lot of people associate pronouns with, like, trans stuff. For me, it's like, there's a lot of names I'm unfamiliar with, and I'd just like to know. Like, I'm, one of the health people I'm emailing with, their first name is Affy. I don't know if they're a guy or a girl. I got no clue. And, like, I'd love it if they had some pronouns there so I could figure it out. That'd be cool. Make a dumb joke. I should go to bed. No, stay up forever. Never go to bed. I got a Damascus steel rod. I got Damascus steel scrap. We're making a Damascus steel knife. Which doesn't look as cool as, like, the real thing, but... you do what you can, you know? It's a legal document. The law really should not care about pronouns, right? That is true. But I feel like it'd just be helpful, you know? Fine, I basically do that anyways. I know. Mine is a bit more of a pragmatic appeal than a anything else appeal. I have a knife. Ah, shoot, I'm also going to need Crucible Crossings. Fuck. How many faucets did I need? 44? So I need 44 times 5. I need 220 more clay. God damn it. It's 55 blocks. Well, when I put it that way, it doesn't sound so bad. Let's make sure that it is... cool, it is the morning. Yeah, we're gonna have to go out and find it. Legally, the government shouldn't have any reason to question your gender. It's true. The only people that really need to know are doctors and your partner. Or partners. I meant more in the sense that it should not like any police are to lead to any differently. In which case, it's not information that should be shown there. I don't know. I understand where you're coming from. I get you. Where am I going? I have no idea. I'll just go back to that clay pit. Oh, I guess I still have some clay on me. What do I need? 220? So that's like, let's see, 64 is 128. Another 64 is 192. 220 minus 192 is 28? I forgot what I'm doing this math for. I don't know. You don't even have ID cards in the US though, right? No, we do. It's either your driver's license or you can get a state ID. And you, like, need one. And they are kind of expensive. So if you're poor, fuck you. As is, like, pretty much most US policies. They have a really shitty social security number system that's insanely easy to abuse and hack, right? Am I right for making fun of Americans? You are right for making fun of Americans like any capacity, to be honest. I've already lost count. I'm just grabbing a bunch. Why is sex on things like driver's licenses? I got no clue. I don't know, for bathrooms or something? Which, by the way, we used to have unisex bathrooms for a really long time. Like, gendered bathrooms are, in relative history, kind of new. Sex ID only makes sense if you have laws which apply differently with sex, which is illegal, right? I'm trying to think. Could you just use whiteout and Sharpie to change it yourself? If you get pulled over by a cop, they're definitely using their fingernail to scrape that off. It is illegal to alter your ID. It is supposed to be legal here. For most cases, it's illegal in the US too. I'm just trying to think if there's, like, a specific law that, like, it would really need to have sex, but nothing's coming off the top of my head, so I got no clue. I'm making 44 of these. Okay, so while that's cooking, let's figure out... Oh, yeah, the draft. It's probably the draft. Don't tell anybody, but I threw my draft card away immediately. I think it's really funny when, hot take, Jennifer sexism is kind of funny in moderation with consent. I think it's a funny idea to think about, but in reality is not as funny. But I was gonna say, I think it's funny when people go, if feminism was really about equality, you'd see women wanting the draft, and then you like go, well, what does feminism say about the draft? And feminism goes, nobody should be drafted. Wow. Nobody wants the draft. It's true. The draft kind of fucking sucks. Law here is written based on sex since François Hollande Socialist Party was elected. Since 2015, we were able to amend our birth certificate via tribunal decision. It's very interesting how sex comes into play in a legal sense. Because most laws don't discriminate between the two, but there's a lot of social ideas behind the two. For example, there was a trans individual who was able to sue somebody for sexism because they discriminated them because they knew they were trans. But because the law at the particular area wouldn't have passed for gender discrimination, it did count for sex discrimination because just of how the legal things work. It was a very interesting read. Okay, I'm tapping out. Have a great night, everyone. Good night, Snick. I'm not gonna be on here too much longer anyways, so you have a lovely sleep. But I almost forgot. You forgot how bad your aim is? Kind of want to read what you saw. Don't worry, Snack. You got a lot of tries. Okay, I didn't read it too thoroughly, so I don't know if it's the one I'm talking about, but maybe that's it? I don't know. blinking. And you're shooting me. Stop that. Why are you blinking? No comprendo. Maybe I should make a meter that I can just check. A bucketometer. Probably a kilo bucketometer. Weight pressure, bucket, 10 alloy bolts, 10 alloy plates. Seems easy enough. Did I make a red alloy? Yes, I did. Did make a red alloy dust collector. Sorry, I was confused. 10 alloy. Do I have a pile for 10 alloy? Don't know if I do. I mean, we could change our legal sex before, but most tribunals usually ask for castration to be performed, regular castration, orchidectomy, sex research, whatever. They would never accept anything if it wasn't performed. Which is like such a weird contention to have. Well, I know why they did it. It's just so that they can, because it's expensive and they can discriminate that way. But if I'm trying to look at it from a logical perspective, it's such a weird contention to have. I know the real reason is so that they can do a eugenics, but because they think it's, what do you call it? Genetic. I don't have tin alloy. It's also completely against the Charter of Human Rights. You silly, you think people follow the Charter of Human Rights? What? Can I not? Really, is this just only plastic? That's rude. Actually, I might be able to make foil. No, it's non-metals. Okay, we're gonna make a foil. Wait, fine wire. How do I make this again? Through a wire mill with, yeah. But it has been fixed, and Tribuna says no to whatever my panties old, which is how it should be, right? Exactly. One day the world will understand that what happens inside the pants of trans people is not much of their business unless they're doing a crime with it. Which, well, usually not. Not as much as a lot of the fucking propaganda would like you to believe. I'm sure there might be a case here or there. I need to make bolts. Tribunal has no business looking whatever my panties hold. Exactly. Oh, I had clay powder here. Oopsies. I need 10. Oh, I'm also going to need a bucket. My mother has so confused when I told her I was going to change my legal name. She was just like, but you still have a penis, right? It turns out gender is, in fact, stored in the balls. Doesn't need to be that hot. We're going to make this guy into bolts of that gender stored the balls. A lot of people believe that. For some reason. I don't understand it, but actually I do. It's because they still have the old, you know, your anatomy dictates your social context, apparently. Which has not been true, but they want to believe. Oh, what, how do I make this? 2 iron plates. Let's go grab those. Keep needing more iron. Every day, more iron. Peas all stored in the balls. Everything is stored in the balls. I had a kilo bucketometer. That is a lot more than I thought it would be. I need to make the smaller version. God damn it. Alright, we need these. We need more iron. I'm gonna need another one for those. Just the kilo bucketometer makes the villager sound. No, it's just the magnifying glass that does that. Well, that wasn't enough. What the heck? See? When do you boil? No, wait, I shouldn't throw that in there. I should play it safe and not do anything silly. Oh, I got 10 alloy plates in here. What the heck? God damn it. Is it 2 that need to be bent? Yes. Need to make this a double plate. Apparently I tried to get all of them out instead of just what I needed. Okay, this is the proper one. There we go, I can get a read on what I got. That's 1,645,000. Or 1,645 buckets. In other words, a lot. How did we do here? He's still going? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna have to end it here. So, I'll see you all later. Bye.